Yep, I'm ready. Whenever you are. Yep. Yeah, I guess so. Uh, Maybe. I think I might be echoing because it's going to be coming through my mic and through Discord. Actually, no, it wouldn't. That's right. Yeah, you're in mine. It's fine. Okay. All right. Well, love you. Bye. Thank you. All right, we'll be starting soon here, folks. Thank you guys for joining me for the second time today. We're going to make this hopefully somewhat brief. I just wanted to formally celebrate 1,000 subs on YouTube. I'm very excited that we finally got there. Still very short on the watch time, but we'll get there very soon, hopefully. And only another 2,000 more watch hours within a year. So it's actually been fun watching it go down. Quite fun. So let's get some music going here. Actually, let's turn down the game volume first. Let's do that because it's like screaming in my ear. It's only 35%. I'm surprised. All right, and then we're gonna start off by moving some Guardians that we meant to do on their first one, our first stream day thing. Let's get some music going. Let's reshuffle this. And hey everybody, welcome back. So we're gonna take a second attempt at moving these Guardians. I've already moved one, so I know this is actually working now. A little bit of a different approach. So let me kind of hop in the free cam to show you here. So what we're going to be doing is throwing our minecart. It's going to bounce back and forth through here. Actually, need to replace that with moss again. And then we're going to tag them and move them along with a furnace minecart. So I've already moved Arrington over. That's the first Guardian that we had. Been naming these after all of the different people that have been hopping into chat. Oh, we have Act Deft in here, so I need to add another name tag. Where'd my name tags go? Oh, we got Font from earlier. I don't know if I'm going to have this many Guardians. We're going to move maybe at least one, and then I'll do the rest off camera because that's going to take forever. All right. Let's get act deft in there. We'll do deft. Okay, that's a 0. Alright, in fact, we'll go ahead and do yours next. So let's grab a minecart. Oh, and let's go replace our rail. Hopefully it does not fall in the water, because that would be very tragic. In fact, actually, let's just hop over here. Alright. And I think right now we're not getting any spawns because they are all up in the Guardian farm right now. So I'm going to go knock those out of there. Grab my sword. How's everyone been doing today? I know we've had a long stream day so far. Look at, there they are. Leonie, what are you doing up in there? That must have been the old one. Alright, so we've got some coming up now. Oop. Let's wait for these guys to get out of the way. How are you over here? Okay, this is a little bit more chaotic than I was hoping. Alright, cool. Alright, so we've got the first guy in there. Let's run over. Flip the switch. Oh, God, they're everywhere. Okay. And switch on. And let's push them to the side. Oh, I don't have a furnace minecart ready. Yeah, they are worse than villagers. We had one get out of the boat earlier, which is weird. I don't know how that happened, but we had it on stream. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to name tag that. We'll catch him on the way. Oops. Okay. If you haven't seen it yet, this is my giant stacking raid farm. It is huge. Hurry up. It's taking forever. I wish we could just feed it more coal and make it go faster. think I can probably break this now because it should have enough momentum going down this hill to be able to... There we go. There's Arrington from earlier. Oh, I need to get my furnace minecart out of there at some point. And in they go. Nope. All right, we got one. Alright, I'm going to turn down this music slightly because it is like blasting in my ears. I know you guys may not be able to hear it as well over the stream, but that's just... got to turn that down. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I did want to go ahead and get those across, mainly just so that we actually had a successful, you know, delivery of Guardians since it went so poorly earlier on stream. We could probably do some more, but I may just wait and do that off stream because I think this is going to take a while to get all 12 plus over here. But hey, we got 2, and you're forever immortalized. Okay, geez, I'm leaving. Forever immortalized by Guardians. Arrington and Acteft. Nice. All right, so what are we going to do today? So I actually wanted to go ahead and, well, first off, we're going to show off the base again for anybody who wasn't here earlier today, just to kind of cover everything. And then I want to go back and look at some of my previous bases and some of the other worlds that we didn't really get to say goodbye to, like Nerdcraft, Collusion MC, some of those other stuff. So I kind of wanted to go through a trip through the past, I guess, if you will, of the YouTube channel and some of the stuff that we've done along the way and some of the builds. So let's start off, of course, with the most recent thing. This is my base from Channel 64 Season 2. This is themed after Mega Man. These are different areas that are based off of my own Robot Master creations that I've based around Mega Man Minecraft creatures. So we were moving stuff over. This is Guardian Man's area. Over here and over here, we're going to be building more of these cooling towers. And these things are pretty massive. They've got this greebling down the sides, lots of detail and whatnot. One of the new things that we have for this upcoming episode is our Robot Master is actually walking around. So there's Guardian Man. He's pacing on his path. He'll be doing that forever. We've got Creeper Man over here in his area. He's just kind of staring off into the distance right now. Hello, sir. And then we have Axolotl Woman up in her lab up here as well. And we're going to be building... Oh, there she is. We're going to be building different areas for each of them. She actually has some voice lines that we created through... I had a AI voice use some of her voice lines. If she'll talk to us in a second here. Well, she's kind of quiet, so... we'll have to fix that. What else? Okay, so yeah, basically each of these areas has different themes and different farms in them. So I've got some of like our smaller farms inside of her lab. Villager breeder up there. We've got villagers down at the bottom, like kind of collecting wheat and carrots and stuff up in there. And then I have my main base and storage area kind of on the inside. We got Mega Man's head, and this is where we dump in our items. We're going to be building out kind of on this other side here, probably in this next episode, be working on Golem Man's area, which is going to be a giant quarry. And so I'll be converting all of this kind of into stone, I think, probably from like this hill kind of around... you kind of see, like, actually when we get out here, there's like a natural like border to everything. So kind of along this border, and then to about, I think about the halfway point, like maybe around here. It's a much smaller area than Guardian Man. And then also probably we'll have a few more Robot Masters right here, and then one over there, one up in the sky, and I don't know where the last one's going. The last one is it's a Warden Man, and I don't know. It was going to be deep down the ground, but not really sure about that. Oh yeah, and then she had giant flowers as well, bees. Those are pretty cool. They've got these neat little light patterns. They're giant solar collectors. So that was that. That's the mega base. And then if you haven't seen the starter base yet, let's take a look at that. Thank you, Tarek. Congrats on 1K. That is amazing. Yeah, I hope that be able to get partnered here at some point. Just need to get those watch hours up. I don't know if I could be able to, get enough live streams under your belt. Hi, can I join? Unfortunately, this is a closed SMP, but I mean, what you could do is join up on the Discord. I don't know if I have it linked in this video yet because this is just a live stream, but go check out the Discord. There's, places that you can show off different builds and stuff that you might be doing and your content. And we always look at different content creators through there as well. Thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you go into the Discord for Channel 64, we have a community Discord, and if it's something that you're interested in joining down the road and you're a content creator.
Jasper? Rascal's always wandering off.
Okay, where are you? Old Bones Jones, where are you going? So yeah, we occasionally we'll take, applications and stuff, but it's more of like a communal voting process where we do that among members. We look at people that we feel that might be a good fit with the community in our group, and then we'll vote on them and send out invites and stuff like that. But we don't really have a formal application process, at least right now. I'm gonna fix Old Bones Jones here real quick. This is one of the things we have. Taterzins right now, which is a mod that has our NPCs walk around, and unfortunately, every time we unload the area, they try to go back to their first node on their path that we set up for them, and so he gets stuck. So we're gonna teleport him to me and get him back on his path. There you go, sir. That's actually what we have with the Robot Masters as well. So we have these NPCs. These are some of the characters that we've created in our stories as we've gone along. So it's Old Bones Jones, and he can talk to him. You can say hi.
Have you checked out my new venture? I almost didn't see you there.
You can click on him, and it's kind of cool. We also have the Sheriff of No Water over here as well. We just saw him a second ago. He is right here.
The name's Sheriff. You can call me Sheriff.
I love the Sheriff. He's great. Why do I want to come to No Water? No Water is amazing. Wanted to show off my starter base. So this is the starter base, which is the Met. Let's hop on here. You can kind of get a better view of it. So this was my first base I created in No Water, because we all kind of started off in No Water as well. And the way you get into it is you actually have to hop onto this jump pad, and it takes you to the door, which I thought was pretty cool. So let's visit up here real quick. There's not much on the inside right now because I kind of emptied it out when I moved over, but let's see if we can hit this correctly. I don't always do the... Nope. Come on. Well, if it's too difficult, we just hop on and there we go. And we got our different things inside. I have my parrot that I never moved over. And then this was our storage room. And on the other side, we had kind of our smelting area. Oh yeah, we have Sean. He's out in the Yeti. What else? Oh, our shop. This is our redstone shop. It's the robot repair shop. So I have a robot creeper thing here. I've got some broken robots everywhere. And, of course, giant robot fist. And then on the inside, we've got our stuff that we're selling. We have our pillager that's working the counter. Some mini heads. In each of these little shops, when you interact with different things, it actually causes stuff to happen. So, you know, I made that roll, and then if you interact with this, it causes all this stuff to, you know, turn on, turn off. And this right here kind of shows how the light sensor works. So if I put that in the night mode, it turns it off. Put it in daylight, turns it on. You know, fun stuff like that. What else? I had a frog delivery business, which I'm pretty sure is not done any business. So we were going to deliver frogs on demand. Didn't work out. Oh, yeah, and the little chime there. What else? I have another shop. That's not that impressive. It's right here. It's a giant magma cube. Or magma block. We have a magma cube inside there, too. That was fun. We moved one of those in. He's up inside there. But the other build that's pretty fun in here is actually the junkyard, which is a mini game that we've played a few times. It's basically you have to pick up trash and avoid ravagers. So we have in here our guard dogs. So we have Brutus and Rex. So there's one of them. I'm not sure where the other one is. Hopefully still alive. There's one, and... Why am I not seeing the other one? So that's Rex. Where is Brutus? Well... It's possible that they've taken fall damage from falling down here, and one of them may have died, which is fine, because we have backups. I anticipated that this would happen eventually, so we will have to replace Brutus with another Ravager. Well, that's disappointing. Anyways, so that's everything that we have for Channel 64. Now to kind of go back to the the beginning, I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on into the world for Collusion MC Season 1. So let's go ahead and do that. And save our replay because we need to do that. I got to save the replay of our moving the Guardians over. Alright, probably could do that as we're going. Yeah, I don't think he's run away. I mean, it's possible. If people are teasing him on the fence, they do like to climb the piles and stuff to get to places. But anyways, let's see. All right, Collusion MC Season 1. And here I am, hovering in the air. Whew, and this is framey as all heck. So this right here, let's get rid of our rendering. So this was my first SMP that I actually played on, and it was pretty sweet. So it was themed, I mean, it's themed after Ninjago, Lego Ninjago. So I built Lego Ninjago City. We can take a look at that here in a sec. Let's actually... let's sleep, and so we can get some daylight. Or, well, I guess it's creative, so I can just time set day. So there we go. We have Ninjago City. This is based off of the official Lego set. So I went ahead and created all these. Some of these builds were based off of Freedom's builds, so I kind of recreated some of his stuff from YouTube and whatnot. He does these really cool Japanese, like traditional Japanese buildings, and so that's kind of what these are. Have villagers in their little boats. These are also based off of the Ninjago like boats that they have in there. So we've got a few of those fishing boats. My rockets. So I actually have a creeper farm or a gunpowder farm inside here, and there's also sugarcane here. So it's just kind of combined together. And so inside this warehouse is actually, it's like a several layer creeper farm. Obviously big fan of Hermitcraft, still a big fan of Hermitcraft, and so a lot of these builds I themed after different hermits. I know, I'm such a stan, but this one right here, so Ethos Tile, it was supposed to be kind of like a broken down factory, but you'll notice that the lights blink on it, and when they blink out, it spells hostile. So that was the cool concept there. What else? We have got a sheep. So it's the B-dubs. Wool farm. This is the Tango Tech factory. Getting choked up just thinking about it. So as you may have seen in my YouTube shorts, and if you've watched the episode, I actually had Tango on the server. And we built up kind of a themed wall, if you will, an off-center themed wall that was based off of this factory that I built. So I took the wall that we built and kind of adapted it into this full factory. And so this was a redstone build that I surprised him with. It's a logo that actually animates. If I remember how to do it. Let's hop in here real quick. So this is all custom redstone based off of, I think Mumbo had like some sort of letter encoder thing they built at one point. So if I remember correctly, we have to leave the sign on, and then I flip this on off, I think. Is that right? Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, it's thinking about it. It's supposed to animate and stay on, is what's the issue. Okay, so I think actually, let's see. So this is off. Off is sign on. Okay. And off is animated. Right. I think that's right. Let's see. Like I said, it's been a while since I built this, so I don't remember how to do this. Oh, yeah. And this is exactly what I did with him in the world. Is this just broken? Let's see. Okay, office sign on. I think it's probably... Okay. Maybe we just break this and replace it. There it goes. It was just glitched out. I think it's working. Maybe. There it goes. Yeah. Let's see. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? So it was an animated logo sign that I built for him with his channel logo at the time. And so it just keeps going if we want it to. And the way it's done is actually, so there's different timings with these. So if you look, there's these different wool blocks that go in and out. And then I have these kind of pulse that keeps that on. So it pulses these, which then makes the logo, and then it all kind of, I don't know, it works. So that was my thing that I built for him. This right here is some giant, weird, like futuristic super smelter. And so you dump in your items up here, and it smelts everything through a bunch of different furnaces down there. And then it also kicks on, there's smoke coming out of the smokestack, so this pushes up this pushes up pistons that put the, what was it, hay bales underneath all the smokestacks, so it looks like that the smoke's coming out when things are going. Let's hop back outside, and of course I had this door that I built that we can come in and out. What else? So let's see. I kept my starter base here the whole time because I never really moved out of my starter base. I remember this took me like 2 hours to put together, and then I ended up collecting all the mob heads with that. We have our first bird that we had, and then kind of down here, this went down to our quote-unquote storage room, which it never really was finished. It's just a big chest monster in our trading hall. This is where I bred axolotls, and yeah, fun times. So that was that. Let's head on over to the shopping district to check out the shops that I made. I actually had quite a few shops on this server, so I think it was like 3 or 4 different shops actually. Oh, what else? So this was an axolotl farm back when you could actually get axolotls to spawn. Yeah, the city was cool. Like, that was the whole point. It was supposed to be, you know, like, I was going to actually have it come out over here as well. My original idea, and this is kind of like Channel 64 now, I was going to take up this whole island with a city. And, you know, I ran out of time. So, not surprising there. Oh, actually, you know, let's go take a look at this Ninjago City stuff. So there's some details in here that I really liked. This is Angry Enders. So we have an Enderman that gets angry. Of course, I'm in creative, so he's not angry at me right now. So there's that. What else? Oh, I really like this kind of koi pond down here. So I built that. And then my elevator system is pretty cool. So this has like a call button that brings the elevator down. You have to call it a few times so it comes down to the floor that you want. But it'll go up to each one of the floors in the Ninjago City. Just like the set, because the set had an elevator right here. I mean, like I said, some of the things I've moved around a little bit. And so this floor, this was the one we were just on, Angry Enders, and then we have like a boba place that I built. What else? Oh yeah, in here even there's like some weird little things. There's green, or like I think I built this off of Third Life, because that's the pizza shield they had, and that's the armor set they had. What else? Comic shop. This is pretty cool looking. I was supposed to put a villager here and I never did. What else? Oh, yes, the very top. This one's my favorite. So, sushi conveyor belt. This is with armor stands, by the way. So I have armor stands going around in water on ice, and they're invisible armor stands. Or maybe not invisible, actually. They just have the heads. So using the armor stand book. And it's a sushi conveyor belt. And what else? Oh, and then for the final episode, I built a fireworks system. So there's actually fireworks launchers everywhere. So if we flip the switch, This is for the finale. I love this world so much. And a little bit of a spoiler, but we may be coming back here soon. Let's just tease that a little bit. What else? Oh yeah, let's shopping district. Let's head on over there. So this gold farm probably looks familiar. So this is the gold farm that I built on this season. Also had a bee farm, not the same design I'm using now, but had that. Also had the vines and yeah, the vine farms. Never really needed those, so I didn't build that this season. And then this was my setup for trading. This didn't work so well because we were on paper, so I ended up having to change things up a bit on that. What else? Oh, there's our magma farm, and then I think that was it as far as the farms I had on the roof of the nether. These are other people's farms. This is supposed to be a shulker farm. This bee farm's pretty sweet. I don't remember who made this. A gas farm. I think that was Gang Dad made that. This giant bee farm's pretty sweet. Not spawn proof, unfortunately, but still pretty sweet. This right here is an entrance to my shop. My nether shop, the Nether Dragon. So let's hop on in here. I put a roof portal in there because I wanted foot traffic. And so that was the portal to the roof, because the other way to get to the shopping district was actually not on the roof of the nether. And so this looks probably familiar if you see my shop in Channel 64. It's a similar design. So we have like the walls with the gradient on it, the lighting by the lava coming down, and then I had, you know, different things for sale, all the different nether themed items. And so we had different areas, including this right here for the nether trees or nether stem stuff. So we had both sides for that. Over on this side, we had the piglin bartering stuff and kind of Soul Sand Valley things. And this was the Basalt Delta stuff. So that's pretty sweet. We had, for some reason, and this is a mushroom island, by the way. So we had a bunch of, like, skeleton horses. There were so many skeleton traps over here that I just kept collecting these. And we'd actually cleared some of these out at one point, but there's still more here. And if we look up top, you can see that this is the dragon that I made, my early attempt at a dragon. And what else? So that's that shop. We had a weird issue on the server at one time where nothing was spawning in the nether, and so my gold farm stopped working, and so I had to create a cash for gold shop, which is supposed to be like one of those places that you take jewelry that you don't want anymore. So I made it look like a rundown office building. And so you were supposed to, and this is empty. I had diamonds in here. You're supposed to leave gold for me, stacks of blocks or gold or something like that. And then I'd pay people out. And so I had like an ATM and everything for that. You may recognize the door chime there. What else? So this was a golden carrot shop, their bookstore. I think this is just TNT end stuff. This is my axolotl shop. So this is lots of axles. And you could get different axolotls in here. So they're all swinging around a big axolotl. And I had them all color-coded based off of the type of axolotl they were. I even had some blue ones. And what else? What other shops? Oh, these trees. So I did a lot of terraforming in the shopping district because we had like a roads, quote-unquote, competition, I guess. Let's be honest. A lot of the stuff this season, or at least the first season that we did, was kind of borrowed from Hermitcraft Season 7. At least that's what they started doing. So like the head race, for example, was one that they came up with the head game that I think Hermitcraft had. And of course, we did the shopping district thing. We had to buy plots with gold blocks. So 10 by 10 was one gold block type of thing, which was kind of fun. I liked it at the time because we had a very full shopping district. But I did build these trees, all of these trees actually, and did all the terraforming around here. So all this green stuff is all me, including this clock. Even added some detail around there and around my shop. It looked really cool. I love these trees. Actually, I think this is my favorite tree. This is the first one I did, and it's my favorite. What other shops? Oh, so I had another shop that was the Copper Willow. And this was a bee and copper farm. Or bee and copper shop, I guess. So it was an entire willow tree made out of copper. And sold all sorts of bee things and wax blocks and whatnot. I had bees in here, but you know, Mojang and BAI, probably not the best to set this up next to an ocean. And so they all drowned themselves. Or at least some of them did. I think there's still some bees in there. What else? Oh yeah, so that was basically the shopping district. Lots of cool stuff, lots of things that different people made. I really like this slime shop's pretty sweet. I don't know. Oh, this is a mushroom sanctuary, music disc shop. This giant mob spawner was a mob drop shop, I think. Yeah, they got some mobs in there. That's pretty sweet. This is our town hall for the mayor. And I'm not sure what this was supposed to be. I think this was some other shops. This is a wool shop. This is a kind of a loot box shop. So we'd have like different loot boxes that you'd be able to get with diamond blocks. So they had different things in them. In fact, this one. So if we clear our inventory here, let's grab a couple diamond blocks. So we throw these in here. And we get golden carrots. Pretty cool. I may make one of these. That looks like fun. This was a diamond tool shop. This was a concrete shop. Iron. I'm not sure what this was. This was like another real estate shop. So they were selling like plots of land in the nether. This is just for the heck of it. Rocket shop. It's like a gas station. I thought it was pretty cool. And then I think this is selling rotten flesh. Sendrith actually was the one that ended up becoming mayor. So there's his posters advertising. What else? Builders Club. So there was like a Builders Club thing where you go out and build different things. So you're supposed to go out into the overworld and find stuff. If you check out my final episode on the season, I actually kind of highlight a lot of the other people's builds that they did on the server. I wanted to go look at, though, the One Chunk Challenge, which was kind of fun. So let's head over there real quick. This is our epic Nether hub. I love this thing. They did an excellent job with it. So has the different directions on there. So I think if I remember correctly, I think it was, oh, well, that's cool. Somebody didn't spawn proof that well enough. I think it's down here. Yes. One Chunk Challenge. So these were all different one chunk plots that people had, like a special item that you had to go create something using that item. So I'm not sure what they had, but pretty awesome stuff. Look, I even made a cameo with my old skin. That was pretty sweet. This was mine right here. It's a one chunk roller coaster. and we can actually ride that. So dispense the minecart, and away we go. So it kind of bounces me around quite a bit. Oh. I lost me. Oh. So it's a Minecraft or minecart elevator. I really got to make some more of these. It was a lot of fun doing this. And a loop-de-loop? Or at least whatever we can do in Minecraft as a loop-de-loop. And we're done. So I had red sand was my theme. Thank you, Obni. Thank you for joining us. All right. And these are all pretty cool. There's that is our Halloween thing. I think they use some command blocks for that thing. So you basically go through the dark and thank you, Lord Thaddeus. I appreciate it. I don't consider myself a genius, but I appreciate the comments. This was a Halloween event that we did that I think they used some command blocks. You go in there, it's like really dark, and you have to avoid like different mobs and like find your way to the end, which is kind of cool. And then you got a special pumpkin. So that's all this. I think that's everything I can show in this world. Now, one thing that I never got to film, and we have that, is Season 2. So Collusion MC Season 2, I actually did play on... Oops, that's not that. I did play on for a tiny bit. And... where is that? Collusion MC? There we go. Yeah. So, Season 2 of Collusion MC, I did play a little bit before I jumped into Nerdcraft. So... I have no idea where I'm at right now. I think I'm in Twins base, maybe. I'm going to probably not know whose bases are what, because like I said, I wasn't very active on this server. I only played this for like a week or so. But let's start off with one of the most impressive bases. This giant ice castle is freaking awesome. I mean, look at this thing. It is just enormous and big and really sweet looking. I love this a lot. And I think they built this all... This may be K2, because K2 did a mountain as well the previous season. So this is all a custom mountain. And they had iron farms, I think, under this at one point as well. Yeah, they had like a giant iron farm, which is crazy. And then up in here, they had, I guess, their Elsa throne room. It's just, that's nuts. I love it. Let's find my base. I don't remember where I was at. Okay, so I get my bearings here. Let's see. So we're going north and I think northwest. I didn't have much of a base. I had a really ugly... Oh, there I am. Actually. Yeah, I was by this really messed up looking village. And this was mine. I was going to build a house right there, but I ended up not having time to do that because Nerdcraft ended up starting. So this was a general mob farm that I built. And we had our nether portal and our hole in the wall. Let's, I don't even remember what's over here. I think it was not much. There's a fox. That's not my fox, but you're so cute. Oh yeah, that's right. I started to get villagers in next door, and then I don't think I ever built a trading hall. I know I had started to... So yeah, I had zombies ready to go for an iron farm. I started to hollow this out for a storage room. And then, yeah, I was going to do stuff with it. I wanted to build a house up top here. It was going to be my vacation home. But yeah, never got around to it. And I gotta be honest, I don't even know where all this stuff goes. I think this takes us to spawn. I think that's spawn right here. So this is some starter houses. I think they had, oops, they had a starter village down there. Where is G-Man stuff? G-Man stuff is supposed to be pretty sweet. Let's just go in spectator so we can move around a little faster. Yeah, that village turned out pretty sweet. Ooh, I like that house. A little framey, but it's pretty nice. What else? Oh, I think G-Man is down this way. He built in a steampunk. Oh yeah, here's the steampunk stuff. I love that. Look at that boat. That boat's awesome. Very cool. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. That's sweet. Oh, I didn't see all these. Hey, speak of the devil. We were just looking at your base. Just checking things out. How's it going, G-Man? I love this base. It came out so well. Oh, this thing is the best. Is there villagers in here? It's like a... Oh, this is your storage room. Nifty. Love it. Really cool. Oh, and this must have been where you built up your trees. Okay. Tree farm. Neat. Ah, I'm in the clouds. Remember you showing me this. This is pretty sweet. Yeah, go figure. It worked out. Okay, here's your trading hall. Nice, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I wanted to make a video like on the server at one point, just kind of highlighting people's bases. Yeah, all those eclectic builds made into one huge sky ship. Yeah, it looks really cool. I really like that a lot. I think that ship is amazing. I think this is like my favorite thing over here. It's a bunch of like, it's like a row of houses, but in a ship. Very cool. I don't know where everybody else's stuff is, so I'm gonna save you guys the time of flying around and looking at everything because I don't know where it is. Okay, so that was season 2 of Collusion MC. Let's head on over to it was incomplete. I mean, it looked complete to me. Let's head on over to Nerdcraft season 2, which I played for quite a bit. I don't know if this is oh, and the game's crashed. Nice. Thank you, Mojang. Let's get us back open again. I've been having this weird problem where Minecraft will crash as I'm going between different saves and worlds and whatnot. Go figure. All right, so while we're loading that up, yeah, so Nerdcraft was pretty fun. So like I said, played Collusion MC Season 2 for like a couple weeks, and then that's when I decided to host the Nerdcraft server. No, I do not wish to recover that. Okay, are we not going to pick up that I've started this? Let's tweak our... There we go. Okay, finally decided to work. Okay, so this is from Season 2. I'm not sure if this is the final... We'll see if this is the final or not. Okay. So I'm in the Undermountain. Let's just start here. This is where I had some massive farms. So you may recognize this as my moss farm from Channel 64 right now, except I didn't build it as big, but this thing is ridiculous. There's another fungus farm. And then, of course, our massive tree farm for nether stem trees. And then this giant thing is actually a mountain. As soon as I remember how to get out, I will show you the outside. And so this is a custom mountain that I made. And it was enormous. And it took a long time. Let me find a bed. And this is my base with its infestation of cats. So this season I had decided to build in a steampunk theme and didn't really build a mega, well, I mean, it was a mega base. It was kind of a big old thing. Where's my bed? I don't know why I'm doing this. Time, set, day. And weather, clear. Alright, so real fast. Kind of a giant base. We have our weird looking iron farm. They basically spawn here, float up, and get dumped into lava. Right there. And this is my copper farm they built based off of Tango's Season 9 Hermitcraft farm. And I've adapted. This one is actually using a mob spawner down there. So it's got, you know, the witches throwing their weakness potions or harming potions. Giant mountain. Pretty huge. I think this is like 200,000 blocks. This is a wood farm, which I had a wood like thing built under that and it didn't work. We had some shops over here. This is our trading hall, slime storage. This was a ship that was built for me by Alamari. And he also built this lovely phantom, which makes phantom noises because I have a phantom on the inside. There we go. This was my basing buddy's build right here. So Frizz Critter, he was in for partial season. He was also building in steampunk. This is going to be a whole steampunk area. We had like different factions. So that was that. Let's see if we can get to everything else real quick here, because it's kind of far away. Alright, let's see if we can fly to Alamari's base real quick, because I wanted to show you guys that. This is a brief area that Frizz Critter and his wife were building. So that's her base. This was going to be where the pirate area was, but they ended up not playing. So that ended up being empty. Unfortunately, they were across the entire ocean from us. So I think we'll get there. This was a giant guardian farm that Monkey was making with... I can't remember who else was building that. That's pretty sweet. Let's see. I think they're over this direction. Trying to remember where everybody is. No, I don't recall there being jungle over here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, that's not it. That's not the mountain. Oh, there's the mountain. Okay. So this is Lankington's mountain base that he had. He built this all up from scratch and had this like kind of a futuristic Greek architecture type thing. So they had these like alien column type stuff. It looked pretty cool. Really cool build right there as well. His shops were in the base, so you have like some, I think those are wings over there. This is Ulamuri's thing. So, ooh, it's a choppy over here. So Ulamuri built this all up, this giant like kind of gothic area, and he had giant like meteors coming in that smashed into some of the builds. This giant rift that opened up, evil hands and everything. As part of a prank, oh, and the blood pools. Can't forget the blood pools. As a prank, I hid a bunch of gas underground, and they were also being kind of tortured. So we had gas here, and this was basically spitting out it was suffocating and then spitting out a regen potion every once in a while. I think the system's off right now, but it was doing that so they would scream every once in a while, so that, you know, it'd be like the blood pools are screaming. He thought it was cool. But yeah, this is like super impressive. So he is based with Ducky Beth, who she made that statue. I made this one real quick just to kind of like sneak it in there. Like, who made that? That's weird. This is actually from Collusion MC as well. I don't remember who designed that original one, but this is her little duck pond thing. But yeah, he did a ton of building. He was just going nutso with the amount of builds that are in there. This is farm and just all sorts of stuff. He's got a quarry out here. Little choppy, but pretty sweet. So that's it. That's all the worlds that we've had so far. Of course, we have monsters and mechanics. Let's not hop into free camp and that at the same time. I've left my body. And I have Dave's hat on. Oh, that's right, because I had a steampunk hat. Well, I have Dave's hat on right now, too, because I don't have my steampunk hat on right now. Anyways, guys, thank you for 1,000 subs. I really appreciate every one of you. You know, couldn't have done it without you. I hope that you stay tuned for the rest of Channel 64 Season 2. Have a lot of exciting stuff coming very soon. Lots of progress on the base that we're going to be doing, and some even fun lore stuff that's coming as well very soon. I'm just very excited for you to see it. So I appreciate you guys checking out kind of this look back at the past of the channel, and we're gonna look towards the future now and see if we can get to 2,000 and see if we can get, you know, monetized. We just need 2,000 watch hours. So if everybody could do their part and watch for another like 100 hours or so, that would be fantastic. No, I'm just kidding though. But I really appreciate you guys checking everything out. So I've been Loki. This has been the Channel 64 stream day. Good night, everybody.